2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Thanks for joining us. Our coverage of the final round of the Northern Shore Open begins now. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Can't you feel the energy surrounding this championship? So much history, so many great champions. Let's see how this one plays out. We head down to the first hole.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway, and that's going to set the tone for the day. Quality shot, that one. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 170 yards. Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, I've got it going right to left here, I think.
This one's for birdie. And down she goes.
Always a nice way to ease on into your round, birdieing the first.
He finds himself at the top of the leaderboard. Well, the beauty of Marigot Cove really strikes you straight out of the gates, Rich. Here we are at the second. It's a superb par three.
Well, as stunning as the views are, so is the difficulty of this par three. A long par three, not much green to work with there, but I'm telling you what, the beauty alone of this hole is worth its weight in gold.
Woo, back there, horsey. Well, that's a handy shot. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is looking like 37 foot.
Ooh, watch this one break.
That was long range for him. That's good stuff.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Let's catch up with Willie Z. He's always a flusher. Well, this is a fair reason why our leader is where he is on the leaderboard. Well, that'll take a little anxiety out of the next one. Beautifully judged. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The third hole at Marigot Cove is an absolute beauty. The par 5 that doglegs left to right.
This hole screams, keep me on the ground for as long as possible. Because once you get this thing on the ground, it is going to run forever, Luke. Driver off the tee box, try and chase it down that hill as best you can. Second shot, again, keep something low, keep something on the ground. Let the contour of the fairway help take your golf ball towards the green. Get this thing as close as you can in 2, and just a little pitch shot to not much acreage up there. What a wonderful hole.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. And he's down there. You got a read?
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
Oh, what a putt. And he has now taken sole possession of the lead here. And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
How is he going to play this? Lay back or go for it and extend his lead?
This is his second shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. I don't think this one's going to stop on the fairway. That was a bit of a miscue.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
A couple under at this stage. Didn't that look good for a long time? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And it's a one-stroke par far for our leader over the field. Now on the tee of the fifth hole, the par 4. Great shot. That's a great view, isn't it? Always nice to look down at the hole from above.
Four left.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there. And how's that sitting in the bunker, John?
I'm not seeing a whole lot of ball in the sand here, guys. Let's see how they deal with this one.
Okay, step 1 complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. This putt is 16 feet to the hole.
This one to save par.
John, have you got a read on this one?
This one pretty much looks like it's going right to left.
Looking better.
Yeah, good job. Nice par.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
The sixth is a par 4.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. Opting for the 6 iron. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole.
Oh, he's going to like the look of this. Just missing the birdie there. That's a shame. Just a short putt remaining here. Currently a couple under for the event. 7th hole at Marigot Cove. Little par 3, Rich.
Plateau on the left-hand side of this green that runs into a low area over on the right-hand side. When the pin's on the left, do not miss it long nor left. You're begging to make bogey, more than likely worse. Anything on the right-hand side, though, start licking your chops, my friend. You're thinking 2 all day long.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Putting for birdie here. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. He's currently in first place. The par 5 8th at Marigot Cove. They suggest it's gettable, but gee, it's going to have to take 2 great shots.
There's another par 5 where height is not necessarily required to get it home in 2. Try and ease it down the right-hand side as best you can, and from there, you've got a very unique shaped green that may not require or necessitate you going for it in 2. A Redan-style green going from right to left around a bunker placed on the left-hand side of the green. This hole is outstanding.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Nothing good out to the right. This is a trouble.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. This would be a great up and down. And that's a touch of class. Terrific little chip. And that puddle drop. Well done. A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second. Hole number 9 is a par 4. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Playing from around 230 yards. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Opting for the 5 wood. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
A few shots under par at the moment. Just outside 10 feet to the hole here, right on 11 feet to be exact. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. That gets the job done. And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
This one might need to get down a little. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And as we look at the leaderboard, he now has a 3-shot advantage. On the 11th tee now, a par 5. Five wins so far this season.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Straight out of the top draw. An opportunity to make a par here. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Here we are at the par 3 12th hole. Going with the 5-wood. Maybe needed a better club from the caddy. It's a bit strong, this. That's going to find the water, sadly. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Well, you can club down. Everything's all in front of you as it runs into this downhill green.
Going with the hybrid. This one for bogey. Henny's down there. You got a read?
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
Put a good stroke on this one. Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there. He now has this for the double bogey. And after that, he'll drop to 1 under par. The 13th hole is a par 4.
That is absolutely spot on.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
That's the common mistake, hitting it out to the left. He's standing over his 3rd shot. He shares top spot. How close was that to going down? And that should secure the par on this one. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Welcome to the 14th hole. It's a par 5. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Needs to make a move soon.
Pretty good shot there.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity for him. Get this one up and down and get into a share of top spot.
A little excitement going on right now.
Rich, this lie's not too tough in the bunker here, but the occasion is.
The most challenging part about this shot is the situation.
And that's safely on the surface, but still some work left with the putter. Big par saver coming up for this fella. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Putting for bogey here. Okay, let's head to the next. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. Ooh, bold play here. Going with the chief off the tee.
This is full send.
Time for the second shot at the 15th. Nicely done. Chosen the pitching wedge here. This would be a massive up and down if he can make it. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt for par here. And the putt drops, now even par, heading down the stretch.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
Boy, oh boy, Rich, the 16th hole visually is an absolute beauty, but as a par 3, it's a beast.
Give me a layup number, please. I am not trying to find this green in regulation. I'm trying to lay it up and have a short little pitch shot for my second. Because if I take on this green and I miss it a little right, well, then I'm going to have a 60-yard pitch shot straight up the hill for my next shot. No, thank you. Give me a 4, and I'm happy to go on from there.
And that's the line in the sand.
Yes, the moment. It always gets to you, doesn't it? It's a difficult thing sometimes to handle, the moment.
There's some work to be done here onto the green, but a long way from the hole. This one is a fair distance here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
I don't mind the look of this. Great speed.
Looking nice.
Oh, so close. Well judged. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
The penultimate hole here at Marigot Cove really asks the question, where do you leave your tee shot?
Ideally, you want to challenge that bunker. You want to challenge the end of the fairway because you want as short of a second shot as possible into this minuscule green. Anything left shy of that bunker is going to leave a mid to long iron. No, thank you.
Handy effort, that one. Playing from around 160 yards. Just a couple back from our leader. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Needs this one to kick right. Yeah, nicely played. And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Good looking putt. And after that, he'll move to even par for the event.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
An elevated tee shot to finish up your round here at Marigot Cove. And I just think, as a person who likes to draw the ball, I just want to aim over that big rocky outcrop on the right.
As long as you catch it square in the screws, you can go ahead and do that. Anything coming up shy will catch that rocky terrain and go hasta la bye-bye. Second shot will be down the hill to a deceiving green that's got some runoff areas, short of the green and also long left.
Well, this one's looking really good from the rough. That is a touch of class. This would be a good putt to make for 71. Well, this player will now wait nervously in the clubhouse for the rest of the field to finish. Currently tied for first.
He'll be sitting around waiting anxiously to see exactly how this thing plays out.
Well, there's no doubt the chance to go back-to-back was a huge carrot. Unfortunately, just coming up a bit short, but it's certainly exciting down the stretch.
Luke, this player did everything to seal back-to-back wins on the PGA Tour. Unfortunately, coming up just a touch short. Still 2 awesome weeks.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.